Hey everybody, welcome back to Spectrum Horde. I'm Judson. I'll be your host for today's program. We have got number 191 in the G.I. Joe Classified series. It's the Cobra Royal Guard. We've been waiting for him for so long. Hopefully, down the road, we're going to get Globulus. I'm thinking it could possibly be a San Diego Comic-Con, convention exclusive, but who knows? But anyway, let's get back to the matter at hand. This guy is looking absolutely beautiful in the packaging. We've got 4 head sculpts that he comes with, a lot of accessories, just great artwork on the box itself. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box and get a closer look at him and his accessories. So we got him out of the box, out of his plastic prison. So let's get a closer look at this little figure. So this is a beautiful head sculpt here. Got this, weirdly strange smile going on. And honestly, I have to say, this head sculpt reminds me of, if you remember from G.I. Joe, the movie, the animated movie, a Cobra Commander, before he was exposed to the spores, and then of course had to wear the faceplate. Of course he had all the eyes over his forehead and whatnot. This is the other head sculpt that comes with it, where he's not smiling or anything. So looks like he's got a little battle damage here on this one, a little scar going across the forehead and across the eye there. But this this looks a lot like Cobra Commander. What do you guys think? So, but anyway, looking at the figure itself, we've got a lot of detail here, a lot of texture, a lot of paint details. We've got a holster here on him. We've got soft goods here. Got a cloak, which is just like the Cobra Royal Guard from the movie. Looks just absolutely awesome. Let's check his articulation out real quick. Of course, we got with this head sculpt, we got full rotation, good rotation. You can look down a little bit, up a little bit there. We can get his arms way out, and let's see, as far as torso bend, I'm not getting much there. He does lean back a good bit. So let's see. We of course got your typical bicep swivel. We got double elbow joints, and of course wrist swivel there. We do have thigh swivel. We can get his legs up, and we do have double knee joints. Let's get him loosened up here a little bit. There we go. There we are, just like that. Nothing in, actually, yeah, we do have a little swivel here in the upper shin area, and good, good motion in the ankles there. That is absolutely cool. Just absolutely wonderful detail in the figure. Looks awesome. Can't wait to get these guys on the shelf with Nemesis Enforcer and Pythona and Cobra Commander and Serpentor. Now all we need is Globulus. Oh Lord, hopefully they'll bring him out in at the San Diego Comic Con this year. So let's take a look at the accessories that this guy comes with. We already looked at this head sculpt here. We got another head sculpt here. And I guess with these different ones, if you get multiples of these, then I guess this could be like maybe an officer version of the Royal Guard. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what they're going for here. So maybe he could be maybe a leader of the troop. And then, of course, we have the original, uh, Cobra Royal Guard head. Just looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at the glow on those eyes. That is just reflection on those eyes. That is just absolutely beautiful. God Almighty, it's beautiful. We get his typical weapon that came with the Royal Guard in the 3-pack with Nemesis Enforcer and Globulus way back in 1987, I believe, and that just looks great. It's not all silver, grayish, whatever you want to call that color. We actually have detail in the blade and on the handle. That's beautiful. That just looks absolutely beautiful. And then we have the this thing here, which, if you remember from the G.I. Joe the movie, this is what they were using to hold Cobra Commander's wrists, to hold him down. Prior to his trial and judgment. Uh, so that's pretty cool. I'm curious to see if we can get him into that pose, if it actually will work that well. But we do have different shoulder guards that can go on the figure. These are bigger, more crustacean-like uh, shoulder guards. Great detail on these. Beautiful. We've got, we can change out the forearms here. These forearm guards, as I'm calling it. We just simply pop off the hands and we can put these on it. We've got these little blades on there. Uh, Looks beautiful. Great detail on those. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? I feel like I sound like Bob Ross. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that wonderful? Oh yeah. And then we get his little blaster here. Um, there we are, and it is ported, so you can put a blast effect in there. Maybe Hasbro will give us some kind of effect from the movie. Not exactly a blast effect, but maybe one of those little, as the sound effect goes. Uh, but that will just fit. We'll go ahead and put it in the holster. It'll fit right in right there. Look at that. And then we have the wings, which, if I remember correctly, these were not on the Royal Guard in the movie. This was just something added later, I guess. But look at the detail on this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Almost a little transparent in a way. Uh, Beautiful detail on those wings. And flip it over, we can see, I guess the bone in the wing. Absolutely beautiful. And those should just pop in right on the back here, right underneath these shoulder guards right there. We could just pop those in, just like this, maybe. Let's see. Might take a little bit of work. There we go. Yeah, it just pops right in. And we can put that shoulder guard right back on top. Let's just go ahead and do the other one. Just for giggles. There we go. Sorry I had to do that off camera. But there we go. But absolutely wonderful, beautiful figure. And just for me, let's go ahead and pop this head off. Let's see if it how easy this comes off. I want to get the original on here. Let's see if we can snap that on real quick. There we go. Easy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is, oh, we've got to take these off now. There we go. There's our Cobra La Royal Guard right there. Isn't that beautiful? That is absolutely gorgeous. Love this figure. He's freaking awesome. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Let's get some pictures of this guy. If you like what we're doing, please click that like and subscribe button so that way you'll know when we post a new video. I cannot get over this guy. Good Lord, I can't wait to get all these open and get them on the shelf and have them on Cobra Law shelf. This is freaking beautiful. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Appreciate you watching.